hospital. Did Craig ever make it to the
And faggot! What?
Oh my God, where am I? Gator shit. Wait, did I miss the show?
Yeah, dude. You've been in a coma for 3 years.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, you were walking to the 7-Eleven like you always do. Absolutely. And you just saw this car and you were just like, BAM!
Dude, right into the car. How'd the show go?
Totally clerks.
Oh,
Yeah, but dude, it was a really glorious thing you did.
Joris, what the fuck?
Look, Florks and Pejorius might be hard to understand, but let me tell you, English has changed a lot in the last 3 years.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be on my cell phone. I need to call my mom. He thinks we still use cell phones. Baby! Cell phone! Oh. Lucky for you, douchebag still needs the same thing. Yeah! Fucking no! Oh, guys, God, no!
Hey, man, ask us about your beard.
What?
Look, listen, the doctor asked if he should shave you, and we said no!
Yes, he listened to us! Why listen to you guys? Why is it black?
I don't know.
We did the show, and we did improv!
No!
And people laughed!
No!
Yeah.
Only in a coma dream.
No, but then we had a great show, and it started out, there was a song, and they knew what people were doing, and it was crazy. Then there was this bank robbery, and then he got thwarted by a yawn, and then there was this crazy guy talking about his career day, talking about ass fucking and killing strippers.
Whoa!
No, nobody felt uncomfortable watching it. People got stabbed, then there was an ambulance, and I drove the cash ambulance like cash cab, and you were there, and you were there, and you were there.
Alright, I listened to it. Fucking terrible. No, honestly, totally flat threat.
Oh
my God.
What the hell are you
Yeah,
guys
dude, it's
talking
New
about?
English.
No.
Don't worry about it. Things have changed, man.
What are you even?
Evening, doctor.
Gentlemen,
Hi, doctor.
if this is my thermometer...
Oh,
yeah, man.
That was a fun.
After the show, we headed home, and although many thoughts raced through our minds, we barely spoke. We walked through the night and made it back to Palos Heights a little past 5 o'clock on Sunday morning, the day before Labor Day. We'd only been gone 2 days, but somehow the town seemed different, smaller.
Well, see you in school. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna put me on the 10 most wanted list. It's just crazy. Keep going. No hard feelings, okay? No way.
What we did and what we saw today.
That's between us, right? Actually, Haverty ride. Haverty, wait up!
As time went on, we saw less and less of Haverty, Medley, and Gaynor, until eventually they became just a couple more faces in the halls. It happens sometimes. Friends coming in and out of your life like busboys in a restaurant. I heard that Mark got married out of high school and is now heir to the Ladies' Foot Locker fortune. Medley tried several times to get into the Army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out. He became one of the pioneers of bungee jumping. We all know why. Gaynor married Wendy Peppercorn. They had 9 kids, and Haverty got really into the 60s, and no one ever saw him again.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Joe? You can do anything you want. Remember, heroes get remembered. Legends die.
follow my heart. Thanks. Give us a stick.
I'll see you.
Not if I see you first.
Sean did get out. He enrolled in college courses with me, and although it was hard, he gutted it out like he always did. He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer. Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant. Just ahead of him, two men got into an argument. One of them pulled out a knife. Sean, who had always made the best piece, tried to break it up. He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly. Although I hadn't seen him in more than 10 years, we went off to college and kind of saw each other again. I mean, you know what happens after high school. It's kind of rough sometimes. You come home and maybe call somebody, or the phone's off, and maybe you meet them at Baker Square. Get a slice of key lime pie if they like that stuff. You know, you need beer money, but you borrow some from your mom. And sometimes she makes you cut the grass. I don't know. You know, it all depends. You get a job at Handy Andy if they're hiring. You know, sometimes the application's a little long, and by the time you get the job, you're only working for 2 weeks anyway. It's a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, we went on the stage that night as girls field hockey, and we left as little women's field hockey.
And I know, in my heart of hearts, what we did that night on the stage meant something. Thank you.